Mic check. Mic check. How's everybody doing? Gonna start soon, very shortly. I'm gonna go grab a drink and I'll be right back, then we'll get started. Alrighty. What's up? We are back. Scoot over a little bit. Alrighty. How's everybody doing? Alright, I ran a poll while I was gone. I thought that would be a funny. Get this out of the way since it was such a topic last time. Soda has taken this one by a narrow margin. That is hilarious. Alrighty, let's end that poll. Thought I would do that for fun. All right, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? All right, so I ran a poll, as some of you guys might know, in the community tab for the next tournament. The last one we did was the greatest rock songs of all time, and now this one is the greatest prog songs of all time, which was voted on by, there was like 700 votes. And then second place was the greatest album debut of all time. That would have been interesting. Either way, I was okay with either one. I thought they'd both be fun. And then third place was the greatest rock song, I think, or it was either greatest song sung by a female rocker. That came in third place. So we'll do another vote once we're done with this. I'll have another vote up in the next couple days for the next tournament. But for now, we're doing the greatest prog rock songs. And just so everybody is aware, the way that I randomized this list, because I know that was a kind of a big question last time, was like, how did I determine who is going to go up against each other? Well, I use this website called random.org. And what you do is you put everything in a list, and then you hit randomize, and then it'll put everything that you put in the list in a random order, 1 through 64, and then I just type them in chronologically down the list, and whoever you're next to, that's who you're versing. So just so I'll show you guys, just so you can get an idea. Once I typed every song in, bang, I hit randomize, and it's completely random, 1 through 64. So that's how I did that. So if you're upset with a round one matchup, get mad at random.org, because this bracket was not organized by me. It's completely random. So just so everybody's aware. So let's see, we got 22 people. We can get started. Everybody, do me a favor, hit the like button real quick. I'll hit it as well, and then we'll jump on in. Hope everybody's having a good night. I'm excited for this one. It was super fun last time, so glad to see what everybody thinks. And I will preface this. And how's my mic volume and how's the music volume, by the way? But I will preface this by saying a lot of these songs, like prog rock, aside from like a few different artists, like Yes, Rush, what else? Like, I haven't dived too much into the prog genre on this channel. That's like one of the genres I really want to get into more, along with metal. Actually, I'd like to listen to some more metal music. So mic and volume good, awesome. So this one, really, it's all you guys. If I've heard a song and I really like it, I'll mention it, but I don't want to skew the votes. And last time we went for about 3 hours, so we're not going to go that long. I'm going to try and cut it back. We'll try and finish this in like an hour. That way people can, get off to bed and stuff like that. All right. Yeah, I know metal's not everybody's favorite, but like not really heavy metal, just like metal, kind of in a broader spectrum. All right, let's get started. How's everybody doing? Are we ready to get started? Yes. Okay. All right. Let's do this. And I put the length of the song as well, because I thought that might be an interesting sort of thing to look at the end. Like, did more shorter songs make it? Did more longer songs make it? I don't know. It's just like it could be completely useless information, but why not, I figured. All right, Carry On Wayward Son versus The Night, Nights in the White Satin, The Moody Blues. And then, oh, let me get my timer out, because last time I, like, some went, like, way too long just because I was, like, reading chat. This will keep it more, like, you know, by the book, 1 minute sort of deal. So, I do gotta shorten the title of this one just to get it past. And they are so stingy with the characters and the polls. You can't go over a certain amount of characters. It's like, why? I don't understand that. Hi from Arizona, says Barry. What's up, Barry? Some people call Rush heavy metal. It's definitely heavier, I feel like. I don't know. $30 more seconds. Let's see if I can get a definition of prog rock. So Google, a style of rock music popular especially in the 70s and characterized by classical influences, the use of keyboard instruments, and lengthy compositions. That's kind of not vague, but could be progressive pop. The style was an outgrowth of psychedelic bands who abandoned standard pop traditions in favor of instrumentation and compositional techniques more frequently associated with jazz, folk, or classical music. Additional elements contributed to its progressive label. Lyrics were more poetic, technology was harnessed for new sounds. The music approached the condition of art and the studio rather than the stage, becoming the focus of musical activity, which often involved creating music for listening rather than dancing. Okay, that actually is a way better description, I feel like. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to read that before. Okay, Carry On Wayward Son. Moves on. All right, next up. Dancing with the Moonlit Night, sorry. Versus. I'll try to read this. Jorduk Anglagard. Yeah, I'm sorry. That one is tough. Let me read some of these comments. Hi from California. What's up, Mel? What's up, Jim? This stopwatch is not okay. Chicago. Yeah, I've been meaning to listen to some more Chicago. Nobody voted for this Jordok song. I have a good feeling that a lot of these bands are going to be some repeat offenders on the list just because they have so many songs in this category that are very, very popular. So, and I will mention, I know a lot of people will be upset that you don't see some of your songs that you really enjoy, but I did my best, you know, and like, I didn't want to leave out, like for instance, you'll see Rush, you know, like a few times. I didn't want to include something else just for the sake of including it. Like I wanted to give the respect to the songs, you know, like if there's 4 Rush songs on the list, like there was Led Zeppelin in the last one, a lot. Well, it's, you know, it's there for a reason. So, Blackwater Park Opeth versus The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway by Genesis. Nedmac, what's up? Lamb is a classic, but not your cup of tea. Fair enough. Porgies. That's a funny name. Porgy. If at any point the music gets too loud, just let me know. Yeah, some of them will be like blatantly obvious, and then others will be a little bit not as. But I feel like The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway with this one by a wide margin. And that's why I want to listen to more prog rock, because some of the songs aren't as popular as like the traditional rock songs that you see. And like I want to really figure out why, you know, like I want to listen to more of these songs that just you don't see too much, you know, they don't pop up on YouTube a lot. That's why I was so interested in Jethro Tull, because like I had never heard of them, and then like all of a sudden I listened to it, I'm like, wait a second, why was this never on, like popping up in my suggested, or haven't heard too many people suggest it? And I was like, well, this is freaking amazing. How many other, you know, progressive rock songs are in bands are so amazing that I just haven't heard of or seen? And I think, you know, it's a good rabbit hole to go down. Moon in the June, The Soft Machine. Votes not coming up. Is anybody having a problem with that? Looks like we have 24 votes for Aqualung. Thanks for the nice comment, boy. Appreciate it. Yeah, some of these will be very obscure, and that's the reason why I want to listen to more progressive rock. Just like a lot of them are just like, what? And I feel like I need to give some of them some more exposure. Here goes the first Yes song, by the way. I feel like we will see Rush, or not Rush, Yes a few times on the list for sure. That's to be expected, I feel like. What am I sipping on? An energy drink. Funny thing, during the week, so like Sunday through, what am I drawing? I'm like Sunday through Thursday, I don't drink any caffeine. And then like on the weekend, it's like my treat. Energy drinks on the weekend only. Camel is great, but loses to Yes. This one is tough because Camel and Soft Machine are awesome, but you can't compare them up against Aqualung and Yes. That's fair enough. Lady Fantasy compliant, getting a few votes here, but it looks like Heart of the Sunrise is just too strong. Alright, here goes the first Pink Floyd song. Everybody, get ready. And it just so happens to be that it's going up Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Not my fault. Any Emerson, Lake and Palmer fans. Who knows, maybe it's closer than I think. I could be completely wrong. What do I do besides YouTube? Just curious. I work as a production supervisor. I've been in that position for about 8 years. No votes coming up for Sonia. Sonia, are you on PC or on your phone? Sonia's not able to vote for some reason. Is anybody else having the same problem? Oh wow, Trilogy is pulling away with this one. iPad, that might be why. That might be why. I'm not sure how integrated live chat is on iPad. You know, I know for phones it's pretty fluid along with PCs, but I'm not entirely sure. All right, ELP taking this one. Oh, yeah, maybe refresh the page, reload the stream. I think if you're on your phone or if you're on PC, you definitely won't have any problems. Yeah, I'm not sure how integrated YouTube live streaming is on iPads, because some things are more optimized for some things are more optimized depending on what piece of technology you are using. So this one is very two of these bands I have never even heard of, but they popped up quite often on the lists that I were looking at. All right, La Evolution, I'm gonna try and say this, don't make fun of me. La Evolución, Banco del Mutuo Soccorso, and Appena uno po premiata Fornieria Marconi. Yeah, good luck with that. Don't know either song. I kind of figured. Greetings from Finland? No way. You're watching me from Finland? That's crazy. Thanks for tuning in. 4:33 a.m. here, but I'm a night owl. Yeah, I work night shift. I'm the same way. Like when I record videos, it's usually at like between 3 and 6 in the morning, but that's just because of my work schedule. Voted every option last week. Only one came up so far tonight. I don't know. If your phone is next to you, maybe try pulling it up on your phone and see if it's different than your iPad. Orzeric Tentacles. That is such an interesting name. Watching from Luxembourg. No way. You love the night shift? Did it for 38 years. Yeah, I love-hate relationship with it. I don't know. It's starting to wear on me as I'm getting older. Great Italian prog rock bands. Okay, I kind of figured these were European-based. I've kind of been putting on like jazz playlists for the last two streams. If you guys want me to switch it up for the next one, let me know. Metropolis Part 1, The Miracle and the Sleeper Dream. And the Sleeper Dream Theater. I might have typed this in wrong. Let me double check. Metropolis Part 1, The Miracle and the Sleeper. Artist, Dream Theater. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to put the dash there. That makes sense. This is by Dream Theater, guys. And then the second one is Tarkus, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. It's from Sweden. That is, I can't believe there's so many people in other countries. It's so cool. Tarkus all the way. Hi from New Zealand. No way, guys. So many people overseas. It's really neat. Lost 10 years of sleep that I'll never get back. Get your sleep. Yeah, I do. Trust me, I do get enough sleep. It's just like, Norway here. What? So crazy. Ontario. Hi from Mars. Some people, man, crack me up. The one thing about night shift is like when you get off work, everybody else is like, the world is asleep, you know, so you're kind of like by yourself. And then when you wake up, everybody's at work. So kind of the weekend is really for friends and family. It's tough. It's definitely tough. But I've gotten so used to it. I'm definitely not opposed to change. Stop sitting on poor Bruno Mars. This one was not even close, by the way. Supertramp, everybody. Supertramp. Oh man, what I've heard from Supertramp so far. They are so fun. But I'm not really sure how this one's gonna go. Got a 22-minute song right here by Caravan, 9 Feet Underground. Hi from Antarctica. I don't know if I believe you. I don't think it's true. You're home for your kids. That's a long distance call for sure, says Dave. Kind of work do you do? I'm a production supervisor. Oncology. I have to look that up. What exactly is oncology? Oh, interesting. Medicine that deals with the study, treatment, and diagnosis and prevention of cancer. Gotcha. Yeah, that sounds tough. Supertramp literally demolishes Caravan here, like by an insane margin. All right, here goes another. I feel like European band, A Plague of Lighthouse Keepers. So many of these titles to these songs are so interesting, and that's what they were saying on when I was looking at the definition. It's more of like the art and, you know, storytelling and stuff like that. Like you get these insane titles that just like really pick at your brain, like what in the world is that about, and it makes you want to listen to it. Close to the Edge by Yes. I have confirmed he is from Antarctica. I have visited him there. There's no way you're from Antarctica. Is it true? There's no way. You guys, if I eat a what are these called? Oh my gosh, I'm just drawing a fart here. Girl Scout cookie. I'm gonna eat a Girl Scout cookie. Don't get mad at me. Close to the Edge is a no-brainer. That's a good song. Samoa. Yeah, Samoas are amazing. Any Steely Dan? I can't recall. Forgive me. I made this list a few days ago. It's a Samoa. Close to the Edge. With the absolute no-brainer there. Oh boy, that is really, really awkward. I didn't, yeah, like I said, this list is completely random when it comes to the bracket. Pink Floyd up against Pink Floyd. That's a shame. Whoops. Good job, randomizer. I do like the mint ones, though. They are really good. Love watching your reactions. You're so laid back. I love it when you try and sing along. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't try and... Like, I was mentioning this to somebody on Instagram. Like, I know a lot of people will just, like, jump right into the reaction. and I'll read that comment in a second. That's funny. A lot of people, when they do reactions, they'll just like go right into the song, and I'll explain why in a second. And then, you know, when the song ends, they'll probably pause it a few times, and then when the song ends, they'll probably have a few other things to say about it, and the video's over, right? They do that because YouTube retention rate is a really big deal when satisfying the YouTube algorithm. Like, when YouTube sees that you have a higher retention rate on your videos and a bigger click-through rate, they will suggest your video to more people. I'll turn up my volume, sorry. And so a lot of people, they'll try and start the video right away, get through it, and then end the video in like under 10 minutes or less, you know. Me, if I have a low retention rate because my videos are longer, I don't necessarily care that much. I care more about providing a experience with my subscriber, developing a relationship, and getting to know the music, and sort of providing a unique experience to where I'm not rushing and somebody can sit and enjoy, and we can get to know the music and not just run through it like a reaction mill sort of deal, and just like for the sake of clicks and views. I'd much rather create an experience. Shine on You. Oh no, Time by Pink Floyd with the win. Let me know if my volume's good. Somebody said it was low. I think I turned it up a little bit though. King Crimson. I'm gonna catch up on some comments here in a second. Moonchild versus Arriving Somewhere But Not Here. That's another title when I was putting this list together, really caught my attention. Like, Arriving Somewhere But Not Here. I can think about that concept for so long. I can't read that comment. It is funny though. Ooh, warming them up. I never thought of that. That sounds good. Warming the cookies up. Time is one of the few Floyd songs that I like. Really? Your choices of music have been great. Well, thank you. Watching from Jupiter. Florida. What's up, David? New Jersey. What's up, Steph? Found you from your Les Mis reaction. Thank you so much. I've been really enjoying that aspect of my channel as well, getting into the theater. Whiter Shade of Pale was sick. That was such an amazing performance. I love going to Florida, by the way. Anybody that's in Florida, I am jealous. I'm not actually in Antarctica, but I identify as being in Antarctica. Well, I mean, whatever floats your boat. I don't know if anybody's ever been to Antarctica in this entire chat, or let alone any of my subscribers. If you've ever been to Antarctica, you know, let me know down below. Volume's better. Good to hear. It popped up. Oh, awesome. I'm jealous. I had a chance to go see. I just couldn't. They were it's too short notice for me. King Crimson. Moving on. King Crimson again. Up against a formidable opponent here with Thick as a Brick by Toll. The Court of the Crimson King. Like, that is such an epic sounding title. Is it not? Thick as a Brick is 43 minutes in length. That's crazy. A mechanic in Antarctica? That would be insane. That must have been huge money, though. What's up, David? I'm gonna have another Samoa. Don't be mad. The vote's closing. Oh, wow. Here comes King Crimson. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think Toll takes this one. 31 votes. 31 votes. 31 votes. Yep, I don't see any more coming in. Alright. Thick as a brick. Moves on. We're not even halfway through with the first bracket. I'm gonna vet the time in between a little more closer here. All right, the gates of Delirium, yes, versus I can't read that. I'm sorry, but the band name is called Magma. Start the timer. Peanut butter and banana sandwich. That is good. Except these Samoa cookies are a little bit more convenient. Plus, I don't really hardly ever eat cookies anyway, so. Conquistador. Original album. Okay. Make a mental note of it. Sure, rub it in. I have the mint. I can't remember what the mint ones are called, but those come in a very close second. I really like those ones. 10 more seconds. Okay, what am I talking about? This one's over. 100% of the vote. It's fine. Okay, these are two bands that I actually have not heard. I had a good feeling that a lot of these were going to be completely new to me. I like adding honey. Yes, yes, that is a underrated. I don't know what to call it, but it's underrated. Add some honey to your peanut butter sandwich. Thin mints, yeah, that's what they're called. I know some people who really like Magma, but it's not exactly my thing. But that Yes song and the Relayer album are exactly my thing. You haven't bought cookies this year. Wow, that takes some serious constraint. Are either of these songs something you guys think I would enjoy? This one's 18 minutes. Hallelujah. Not hallelujah. Hallelujah. Peanut butter is also good on hot dogs. No way. That, I can't. I don't know about that. The video could be a little bit blurry depending on both of our internet connections, but I have it that way because it's called low latency, so that I can interact with everybody better. Ultra low latency, there's a small delay between the time I talk and the time that it's relayed to you guys. If I turn it to normal, the video quality gets better, but the interaction goes down because it takes longer for the information to relay. So I have it on ultra low, that way we can interact better. As I grab another cookie. There's only 2 left, so yep. Okay, Vitamin C versus Yours Is No Disgrace. I pass a cookie through the screen. Coming soon. I'm sure that'll be a thing in the future. Pass a cookie. It'll be one of the donation options for people watching streamers. Pass a cookie. Single stripe of peanut butter, similar to mustard. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. Hot dogs are garbage. Just no beating around the bush. Just hot dogs are garbage. I could eat a hot dog. I don't want to eat a hot dog often. It's just like, okay, I'll have one every now and then that's like enough for like a few months. Rather eat a hamburger. Listen to some albums by Gentle Giant. I like their second album. Fair enough. Yours Is No Disgrace. Frank Zappa versus Renaissance. Another really long song here, 24 minutes. Jeez. So many long songs. I think that's maybe, like, for some of these songs that are so long like that, do they even have a chance at, like, making it onto a radio station? Because, like, what, out of this 24 minutes, how do you snip that down to, like, 3 or 4 minutes for a radio single? It almost seems impossible, you know? Sounds like two bands that I need to check out. It's actually a really close vote. Renaissance is absolutely fantastic. I think that album is also one of their best. Yeah, that's what I mean, like, it's probably another reason why it was maybe harder for progressive rock bands to land a hit song, perhaps, if a lot of your music is really long. I don't know. Frank Zappa wins. Have I missed anything yet? Nope. Okay, just making sure. Another King. Ooh, this one might be hard. This one I'm actually gonna set a 1-minute timer for. Starting now. And then I'll read some comments. Gentle Giant. I think we just passed a Gentle Giant. When the DJ was eating lunch or they needed a really long break. Looks like I gotta start the music over. Yeah, YouTube is really weird with notifications. You could have notifications on, and time's up, by the way. You could have notifications on and you might not ever get any. I can't explain it. We still have a lot to go though, so. Here goes another Yes song, by the way. The Sleepwalkers by Van der Graaf Generator. Man, these names, some of them are tough. Two great songs, indeed. You were a DJ at a college station and we could play anything we wanted. Time didn't matter. That's so cool. I went to go grab another cookie and then I realized I had none left. Very sad moment in time. Drop a like in the video if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys. This one's not even close. Ooh. Man, King Crimson is on this list a lot, guys, and I don't even think I've heard them yet, have I? Echoes versus Larks, Tongues, and Aspic. We still in the first, yeah, we're still in the first bracket. We're getting through the initial 64 songs. Song within a song, yeah. David, how's it going? They are Samoas. Well, they were Samoas. They are, now they're just a box. Because they're gone. Mini cakes. I guess it depends on your definition of each of those types of sweets. Oh, Echoes by Pink Floyd. Not even close. Two more bands that I haven't heard. That's happened a few times here. But I think that's a good thing though, because it really opens my eyes to a lot of music that I haven't heard yet. Tubular Bells, like that is such a thing. Like Tubular Bells, what does that even mean? But it's interesting and it makes me want to listen. And then Halagallo, Mike Oldfield, and New. Tubular is the theme to The Exorcist? No shot. Seriously? You're joking. He's not joking. Wow. That's very interesting. Very interesting. X cookies. Oh my gosh, Samoas with vanilla ice cream. Stop it. Stop it. Are they made from real Girl Scouts? I have no clue, but they're the Girl Scouts box. And they're good. That's really cool. I want to go and listen to this now. Wow, that one was a complete blowout. I'll just end the vote now. Oh boy. I really like this one. Roundabout. One Tool song made the list. Creepy. Wait till you learn what it means, really? Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that when the stream's over. Keebler as a brand of Samoas, really? They got one song and they're about to leave. What was I gonna say? Keebler cookies, I don't know. There's like a few that I like, but most of them I don't like. What's up, Meg? We're doing the best progressive rock songs of all time. But I'm doing good. Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield is a classic. In the 1980s, he also had a few mainstream hits like Moonlight Shadow. Man, looks like I gotta check that out. Boy with $9 SEK, but I don't feel like that's, what is that? That might be Swedish. What is SEK? I think that's Swedish. Swedish krona. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I just saw the emoji next to it. That's funny. Thank you so much. Let me end this vote, by the way. Sorry. King Crimson, like, is just all over the place when it comes to progressive rock. Killer by Vander Graph Generator, again, I think it's the second time they're on the list, and Epitaph. Jeff Lynne Electric Lights Orchestra, telephone line. Oh, really? Keebler makes these? So I'm eating Keebler Samoas right now. Really? That is slightly upsetting. I love oatmeal cookies so much. Anything ELO. King Crimson just showing their dominance, to be quite frankly. This one is by Dream Theater again. I love that name, Dream Theater. The Divine Wings of Tragedy by Symphony X. Like, when you read that, right? The Divine Wings of Tragedy. How do you not just click on it? Like, if that showed up on YouTube, I would just click on it right away. Epitaph is such a classic. But, Dream Theater. So interesting. ELO is a must-see, really? Fair enough, Dave. Oh, was he? That's right. Jeff, yes, that's right, that's right. Do you really think the Girl Scouts bake their cookies? No, but I didn't know it was the Keebler elf. I didn't know it was that little Keebler elf that did this. I'm sure if I looked at this box closely, I could see that somewhere. May have underestimated Keebler. Dream Theater. Oh, we're almost done with the first bracket, actually. King Crimson again. I can't even believe it. I mean, they were just literally all over every single list that I looked at, though. It was, like, hard to get away from it. This one is 21st Century Schizoid Man versus Hocus Pocus by Focus. Say that 5 times fast. Hocus Pocus Focus. Actually, it's actually not hard. Never mind, don't do that. Elf and Bob. What is that emoji? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Frank Zappa? I will definitely check it out. Appreciate you so much, boy. See you soon if you come back. No, that's completely fine. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather probably, if you don't know either song, it's probably better maybe if you just watch the results. But I'm not sure either. What, is it coin flip? I don't really know what you should do in that situation. If you ever do Hocus Pocus by Focus, I can't read that, seriously. Hocus Pocus by Focus, please do not do the television one where they sped it up faster than the regular LP. You have to experience the way that it was meant to be first. Absolutely. Okay, I'll make sure it's studio version. Too much Hocus Pocus makes a very schizoid man. Jeez. Really? Very interesting. I'm like just Frank Zappa. Okay. I had to cut the song down to the schedule and said they sped it up. That's kind of disappointing. This is actually a close one. I'll wait like 10 more seconds. Hocus Pocus Focus. Hocus Pocus Focus. Hocus Pocus. It's gonna be stuck in my head, and I haven't even heard the song yet. Hocus Pocus Focus. I will say the average length of most of these songs are just like by far longer than the classic, like the typical rock songs that we were looking at in the other tournament. Hocus Pocus Focus moves on. King Crimson loses that one. Here comes another Rush song. All right. The band, Harmonium. The song, Historis Sans Paroles. I tried. And this one is Zingus. Am I saying this right? Zingus X1, Book 2, Hemispheres. 18, they're both... How weird is that? That is weird. They're both... 17 minutes and 18 minutes. That is just awkwardly close, I feel like, in the length. That is so weird. Start the timer on this one. Good evening, Tammy. What's up? Oh, the performance was still good, though. Interesting. They did it double speed. So, wait. Did they perform the song twice as fast? Or did they just, like, speed up the recording of it? Television can be good if the song is on the show Midnight Special. Yeah, we've seen a few Midnight Special songs. Sing Us. I gotcha. Sing Us. You think it's their most prog rock album? Slam dunk for Rush. Sing Us by a mile. Almost twice as fast. Okay, so they played it twice as fast. They didn't actually speed it up after it was already recorded, if I'm understanding that correctly. Rush wins. Another Pink Floyd song. Dogs versus Firth of Firth. Genesis. Dogs is 17 minutes long. Sheesh. By Tour is such a fun song. I do remember that one. It was one of the first few Rush songs that I listened to. It might have been like the third or fourth. Good evening, Vicky. How's it going? Thank you so much. As soon as we're done with this first bracket, I'm gonna go get a water. But we still got a few more to go. Cygnus. I gotcha. Cygnus. You weren't allowed to lip sync on Midnight Special. That is fantastic. Good. I like that a lot. I'm gonna grab a water. It's good. It's definitely a water. Oh my gosh, this one's so close, you guys. I'm gonna 20 seconds, and then I'm going to stop the vote. 33 votes total for this one. Pink Floyd by a small margin. Dogs versus Firth. Firth is not fair. Yeah, the reason why, like I was explaining this earlier if you weren't here, this list, when I generated it, is completely random. So the matchups are all random. They were not chosen by me. I entered them in the list, and then I hit random, and this is the order that they came in, and whatever you're next to is the song that you versus. But, yep. Dogs wins this one. But it was close. It was close. Genesis gets another shot here, though. The musical box. Script for a Jester's Tear by Marillion. Like, if there's anything about this, I enjoy the names of these songs so much, and I haven't even heard it. Script for a Jester's Tear. Tell me that's not so interesting. Sonia, Coke. Yeah, Sticks, the first couple Sticks songs were just like, whoosh. And then Thick as a Brick was just like, this is insane. It was absolutely insane. This is old Peter Genesis? Vanilla Fudge? Is that the name of the band? Vanilla Fudge? That is interesting. 24 votes for Genesis. I don't think Script for a Jester's Tear, even though it has one of the coolest titles I think I've ever heard, I don't think it can win here. Ooh. I haven't heard this song by Emerson, Lake and Palmer, but I know they're popular. But I know this Rush song is absolutely massive, so... Whoops, you guys don't vote on that. I put that in wrong. I did Rush versus Rush. Obviously that's not right. People are still voting for it, like, it wins no matter what. Alright, hold on. Start that one over. Karn Evil 9. Such an interesting title. What does that even mean? I don't know. I feel like I have to find out. I'm going to start the timer on this one, though. 1 minute. Yeah, I'm going to get a water as soon as this first bracket's done. We got like two more. 3 more. Very melodic neo-prog. Wholeheartedly recommend Misplaced Childhood by Marillion. That sounds so interesting. I need to check it out, I feel like. Marillion. Missing votes. I'm sorry, Sonia. I don't know why that's happening. Maybe update the YouTube app next time. Try it. Check if there's an update. Because if it's not optimized for iPad watching, there could be a reason why they're not showing up sometimes. Check out Skating Away on the Ice of a New Day. Both are superb. Mornings from South Africa. Seriously. Wow. Thanks for watching. Now I'm hearing tubular bells in my head. Toughest match of the night so far, says Jim. I'm going to give it 10 more seconds just because it's so close. Both are great, but I gotta go with Rush. I really like many songs from ELP, but that Rush album changed my life. Fair enough. 10 seconds is up. Rush wins. Again, not fair. I know, it's completely random, I promise. It's just the way it works. 2 more, and then I'm gonna grab a water, and you guys can go to the bathroom or grab a snack if you need to. And then we'll start the next bracket. Another Rush, Black Rose Immortal by Opeth versus Xanadu by Rush. 20-minute song here, Black Rose Immortal. I'm gonna read some more comments. Rest in peace, Neil. Indeed. I'm slightly out of my element, says William. I do like Rush and later Genesis, but I am not too up on Prog. I'll look in for a bit. Yeah, definitely. Same here, really. That's kind of the reason why I was so excited to do this. I could see what the audience has to think about a lot of these songs, what they have to say. Like Frank Zappa really caught my attention. Hocus Pocus Focus. I need to listen to a lot of this stuff, so I mean, a lot of it will be coming soon. Songs from the Wood. Okay. Xanadu. I get caught up on that. I say it both ways on accident. That song has been covered by a few different people, am I right? This one's a blowout. Okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce this. Zarathustra, Musio Razenbach. I think I did it! Versus Supper's Ready by Genesis. There's been quite a few Genesis songs on here. Is that a surprise, or is that to be expected? Xanadu. Can you tell me if Peaches in Regalia? I can go back and look. Yeah. I think Frank Zappa did win that one, but I'll double check for you in a second. Frank Zappa named his daughter Moon Unit. There's no way. Easily my favorite Rush tune, says Scott. The album when I was 13. Wow, that's so cool. I love reading all those type of comments. Memories are my favorite thing to read about. It's just so, I don't know. I just really enjoy it. Yep. Best song cover. That's a good one. Yeah, I might have to. I'll put that on the list for the next vote in the community tab. Ahmed, Dwezel, and Moon Unit. Hey, I mean, Dwexel. And David Bowie named his kid Zoe Bowie. I don't mind Zoe, I guess. But, I mean, who's to say? It's none of my business. Supper's Ready. Bang! Alright, let me go check on that one song for you. By Frank Zappa. Yep, it did win, by the way. And I did miss one right here. Well, we'll finish this one, and then it's time for a water break. Alright, La Villa. I have a hard time with this. La Villa Strangiato versus Master Builder by Gong. I have never heard of Gong. And then I got a couple comments to read up on. I'm too old if I can't get any backup for Vanilla Fudge. Has anybody heard of Vanilla Fudge? Another great Italian prog rock band. Okay, that's awesome. Very highly regarded by some people. Interesting. Dweezil is the correct pronunciation. Huh. I love Gong, but Rush wins. Cool. Gong gets the gong. Love Vanilla Fudge, says Vicky. Definitely need to listen to some Gong. Oh, this one's not even close, guys. Vanilla Fudge. Alright, let me see if I missed any. Alright, we're going to start the next bracket right after I go get a water. If you guys need to go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do all that right now. I use a straw, just in case anybody's wondering, so I'm not like constantly going like this with the water. It would kind of be annoying for people to watch. Alright, where are we? Alright. Chris, I still can't believe you're in Antarctica. That's just crazy to me. Alright, let's move on. Here we go, guys. Round 2. Dancing with the Moonlight. Moonlit. Dancing with the Moonlight. Dancing with the Moonlit Night versus Carry On, Wayward Son. Why was that so hard? Mic is off. Am I good? Straws for pop and for water. Oh, that's right, Chris. Sorry. Apologies. I have Nutri-Grain bites, by the way. Thank you for reminding me. I gotta be very strict on the timer. The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway by Genesis. These titles are just so trippy to me. Versus Aqualung. Fudge does a lot of Led Zeppelin covers? Really? I Left overture. Left overture. Mark, you don't see the poll? Lamb is a classic. It just never did anything for me. It's fair enough. Mark, just so I know, what device are you on? Are you on your phone, PC? That way I can see maybe there's a correlation with Sonya as far as the poll is concerned. Could be maybe it's not optimized depending on the device you're on. Aqualung wins. It just came up. Wonder why it's sort of delayed for some people and for other people it's not. It's a weird thing about live streaming. It's like sometimes it's not optimized for some people. Other people it runs completely smooth. I don't know why it does that. Uh-oh. I feel like these are going to get harder now. Heart on the Sunrise versus Trilogy by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. That could be true, Chris. But then again, I know a lot of people feel very strongly about some of the songs. Everything's working perfectly for me. I'm sorry for others. This is really enjoyable. Thanks. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, the optimization, depending on where you're at, the device, it just matters on a lot of things. So the polls might be coming up slower for some people. If that's the case, I do apologize. One of the best songs from both of these bands. I admit so many I haven't heard of. Yeah, there are a lot of songs in here that we definitely need to check out for sure. King Crimson versus King Crimson in the final. Just popped up. Good to hear, Sonya. I don't know why it does that. I really don't know. I'll have to browse the internet later on to see why some of the polls are delayed for some people. I'm sure it's kind of been an issue for others as well. If you don't know the song, I don't vote. It's a fair take. Delays are because of routing from internet to cell nets. I kind of felt like it was probably something like that. Plus it's on low latency. I don't know. It just depends, I guess. Paul, is this going to be an every Saturday thing? That's what I plan on doing. Thanks, Chris. Yep, I appreciate that. I feel like it kind of gives me just like instead of like listening to just stuff that comes out like, you know, weekly, going back in time is like so much more interesting to me. Because not only was I not there, but it gives me an idea of, you know, people, sounds, ideas, so many elements of humans, entertainment, media. Learning about stuff that's not recognizable to me is way more interesting than listening to anything today. But that's just me. Heart on the Sunrise wins that one, but it was pretty close actually. Did my parents expose you to older music? No. My parents, like, I'm glad you asked that. My mom, and I didn't really know this until, I don't know. I knew this when I was a teenager. I just never really bothered to care because I was a teenager, right? I'm listening to Blink 182 and like NSYNC and Britney Spears or whatever, you know. But I knew she was a fan of a lot of this music. I just never really bothered to look into it until like my late 20s, early 30s, which is where we're at now. But I'll let this vote go, and then I'll tell you about a few songs that my or bands that my mom liked. I know she liked Duran Duran a lot. She really liked Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple. She talked a lot about Duran Duran. NSYNC, yeah, I mean, it's just what was popular on the radio, so like I just listened to whatever was on the radio. I'll have to ask my mom and I'll get back to you guys what her favorite bands were, if anybody's interested in that. But I think she went to go see Duran Duran with my sister when I was in high school. And I was just like, what's that? It's Sunday early morning in Cape Town, South Africa. That is so... That's awesome. We accept cookies if it helps us stay focused. I'm going to catch up on a few comments, and then I'll start the next one. Well, I'll start the next one, then I'll catch up on a few comments, is what I meant to say. School by Supertramp versus Close to the Edge. This one might be close, I feel like. I'm 18, but I seem to gravitate more towards older music. It's really cool. That's what I'm gravitating towards now, except now I'm a little bit older. It's just everybody's life experience, you know? It's crazy. It's how it worked out like that. Business is different, and the way we consume it. So much 70s music is back and advertised now. I know a lot of it is in commercials. I've noticed. Duran Duran Reflex, is that the album or the song? Music that dares to be different may not be as popular, but in the long term it might prove to be, you know, worthy. I think that's really interesting. People are so afraid to be different now because like labels only push for like the one recipe, you know, viral hit. My dad used to borrow my albums, Supertramp, Iron Butterfly, and Yes. Cool. Tough one here, Eagles. If it's not English, it loses. Yeah, I just noticed that 18 minutes versus 5 minutes. That's randomizer.org for you. Duran Duran's John Taylor is a hell of a bass player. I'm almost done, and then I'll end the poll here. This was a tough one. Oh, they got into hard rock and metal. Okay. Prog rock in the 70s. Looks like they were adapting over time, maybe, or changing their style. Interesting. Okay. Close to the Edge. All right. Caught up. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, ooh. Oh boy. We're gonna start seeing King Crimson like in every other tier here in a second. They did lose one though at the end, I noticed. Time versus Moonchild. I'm gonna have another Nutrigrain bite. That's really cool, Augustin. Yeah, definitely upload it to YouTube, man. You know, get it out there. This shouldn't even be close, says Paul. Chris says, thanks for streaming. Sorry if the insane messages are annoying. It's definitely not annoying. Everything in here is just entertaining and fun, and everybody's relaxing and having a chill time, so I appreciate it. Thanks for the 5. I really appreciate that, Chris. Duran Duran had some quite interesting songs. One of them was Night Boat. The music video was inspired by Italian zombie horror films. That sounds sick. Time moves on with that one, by the way. Uh-oh. Thick as a Brick versus The Gates of Delirium. My daughter was in high school. We were in the grocery store and she said, listen, a Clay Aiken song. Oh my gosh, I remember Clay Aiken. That is insane. But it was a Billy Joel song. I almost died. I'm teaching her children Billy Joel songs. That's a really cool memory. I just checked. I hate to say that your whole library radically needs to be expanded. I agree. And even though I upload basically every day, like I usually take off one day on the weekend. Even though I upload every day, it's still like, it feels like not enough. It's crazy. There's so much music that needs to be discovered still. It's cool, Tammy. Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Rush, Boston, yes, Black Sabbath, Kiss. Ooh, you went to the Pulse concert? That's awesome. $47 votes. Thick as a Brick seems to be winner. Gentle Giant. Yours is no disgrace. Moody Blues was here. The Gates of Delirium, love the title. Yeah, there's some really interesting titles on this list. I was mentioning that earlier. Like, a lot of the names of the songs just make you want to listen to them. Like, this, what was the, there was one, like, The Scripts of the Jester's Tears or something. Like, what? I just want to listen to that. Oh, I think I misread that. The Who library. I agree, actually. They were on the last tournament that we did. I've been meaning... Thank you. I'm going to remember. Well, we will be listening to The Who in the next couple days. Yeah, I read it wrong. My apologies. Have we done Kansas? We have. Jennifer. Oh my gosh. This one was like blowout. I didn't realize. Here comes Frank Zappa versus Rush. I'm interested to see... This one I'm really interested to see the outcome of. You can tell most of us are older because we use our names. There are some people that have screen names here. Carry On, My Wayward Son is carrying on. Indeed. The Who, Tommy, first rock opera ever. Really? Okay. Yeah, I agree. Like this is purely entertainment purposes, so you know, don't take it too serious. It's just meant to be fun. So that's a great comment. Thanks, Vimana. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but sad to say, no bands came to South Africa before 94, 95. Elements of The Who and Zeppelin seemed quite progressive to my ear. 41 votes in. I think Rush moves on here. Frank Zappa, you will not be forgotten. I'll be listening to you shortly. Oh boy. Rush, Tom Sawyer versus Yes, and You and I. I made my name when I was like 12. Fair enough. I mean, really no reason to change it, to be honest. Just, you know, YouTube name. What? No prizes? Yeah, it's just for fun. Yeah, let me write it down. So this is a jazz playlist, and I'm pretty sure this is a Christmas cover, if I'm hearing it correctly. Anybody coming in late? No problem. Make sure you drop a like on the video. Oh, close. I knew this was gonna be close. Tom Sawyer though is just so good. I mean, they're both really good. Oh, it's a tough one. Tubular Bells. There it is again. I just can't wait to listen to Tubular Bells in its entirety. Why is it 49 minutes? Maybe I won't listen to it in its entirety. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Should be based on song length. This tournament bracket is completely random. So I entered all the songs in. As you can see, a lot of them are, you know, anywhere from 3 minutes to 50 minutes. And the randomizer did its thing, and the bracket is based off of a completely random matchups. Yeah, cash prizes. I'm actually gonna PayPal the winner of this. $5. It will play in your head for at least a year. Tubular Bells. Or yeah, I could always send some cookies to their P.O. box. Whoever wins. Or maybe I'll send them a pop. Send them a pop. Peace. Yeah, thank you, Tina. I appreciate that comment. I just saw it. Pink Floyd wins, but Tubular Bells, I will be listening to a little bit at least. Maybe not the entire thing. Roundabout versus Epitaph. Yeah, winner gets a pop and some cookies to their P.O. box. That's the prize. Whole Lot of Love. Yeah, Whole Lot of Love was on the Best Rock Songs tournament in last week's live. The Mystic Fusion. This one's hard. I'll go with Epitaph. No questions on this one. Ooh, looks like it wasn't close at all. I thought it would be. Huh. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I thought this was gonna be close. Epitaph is deep and very moody and melancholy song. Roundabout is a fun and very energetic song. Yeah, nice contrast. Nice contrast. I'll have to listen to Epitaph. Still, I haven't heard it. Dream Theater. It's another name that just is so interesting to me. Dream Theater. Hocus Pocus. See how this one goes. How do you even define progressive rock? I'll read you what I read earlier. Progressive rock, shortened as prog rock or simply prog, sometimes conflated with art rock, is a broad genre of rock music that developed in the United Kingdom and the United States through the mid to late 1960s, peaking in the early 70s. Initially termed progressive pop, the style was an outgrowth of psychedelic bands who abandoned standard pop traditions in favor of instrumentation and compositional techniques more frequently associated with jazz, folk, or classical music. Additional elements contributed to its progressive label. Lyrics were more poetic, technology was harnessed for new sounds, music approached the condition of art and the studio rather than the stage, became the focus of musical activity, which often involved creating music for listening rather than dancing. Hocus Pocus. Some comments coming through, so I'm going to start this one up and then I'll read some of them. Let's see if I can remember to say this one. Singus versus Dogs. Okay. Try and catch up on some of these. I started playing Bells like a week ago. It's now ending. a weekend. William. I have not watched the video for Another Brick in the Wall. I'll have to check it out. I don't think Moody Blues are on the channel yet. I know I've thought about listening to them. I gotta pull the trigger on that one. Moody Blues. As long as Freebird doesn't win. Still got some Freebird haters from last week. Or maybe not haters, but it kind of became like a funny thing. No way Focus makes it out of the next round. Freebird. Oh, they're Dutch. Hocus Pocus, Hocus Pocus. Yeah, funny that works out like that way. Hocus Pocus, Focus. Sing us. Sing us. Oh. Genesis versus Rush. Not the best song win. Hit the like button, says Marilyn. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Appreciate you. Dutch Prog. I had hoped I was hoping to get through this poll without hearing the names Freebird or Journey. Oh, that's kind of funny. Cygnus. Gosh, I'm gonna put it out there right now. From here on, I will probably never get the title of that correctly. It's tough. I don't know. I just can't. I can't remember it for some reason. Rush moves on. Oh, I feel like this one is. Oh man, tough. This is tough. Oh my. I thought it would be closer. Why is it all Rush? There's a lot of Rush. There's a lot of Crimson as well. It's just, these songs are just like on every progressive rock list that you look at. That's just the way that it works out. Hocus Pocus, you need to focus. I thought this one was going to be closer, guys. Yeah, they will run into themselves. Rush will... It happened with Led Zeppelin last week. It was like Whole Lotta Love versus Stairway. Whole Lotta Love got booted out. Wow. Supper's Ready just got kicked out of the tournament. And I will say, a lot of lists that I look at had Supper's Ready in the top 3 as far as best progressive rock songs of all time. That concludes round number 3. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, no, it doesn't. That concludes round number 2. Sorry. I was like, wait, how did we finish the 3rd round already? Carry On Wayward Son made it all the way to the 3rd round. But now it goes up against Aqualung. See what happens. Spirit of the Radio was on the best rock songs of all time. list last week, and Spirit of the Radio, and I don't mean this in a bad way, to me sounded more commercial. A lot of these songs by Rush on this list are, you know, very, what can you say, art, more like stories, sort of. I don't know, somebody can describe that better than I can. I wish I could have seen Rush like in their peak. That would have been really cool. Oh, Carry On Wayward Son is beating Aqualung. Saw Rush 18 times? No way. Experimental, that's a nice way to put it. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to... I can't really come up with the right word. Kansas in concert is awesome. And they're touring. Really cool. Kansas moves on. Heart of the Sunrise versus Tarkus. No way Carry On is better than Aqualung. Why not have a go ourselves? The band is Toto. Toto? Formed in 1977. Combines elements of pop, rock, soul, funk, progressive rock, rock, R&B, blues, and jazz. Holy smokes. Interesting. There's a lot of people that have seen Rush in this chat. I'm jealous. I am very jealous. Toto is impressive. Hold the Line by Toto. Hold the Line. I'll bookmark it. Heart wins that one. Heart on the Sunrise. Oh, this one's close. This one's close, I feel like. Close to the Edge versus Time. Wow, a lot of Hold the Line vouchers in here. We'll have to check it out. Interesting. Huh. Keep suggesting, I don't mind. David thinks Pink Floyd is the pinnacle for prog rock. Toto was big in South Africa. Getting harder, says Jennifer. NedMax going to bed. Appreciate you watching. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. Give this one 5 minutes. Oh, wow. It's narrow margin. Yikes. Wow. Has there been Camel on here? I think there has, actually. Yeah. Lady Fantasy by Camel. We'll give this one, how about this? 10 seconds. So narrow. Time's up. 57 votes. Close to the edge. Narrowly beats out Time by Pink Floyd. That's the closest one we've had so far. That's the closest one. It was very close. Alright, Thick as a Brick versus Yours is No Disgrace. See what happens here. Little River Band? Little River Band. Album-orientated rock. Soft rock, folk rock. Toto, not very photogenic. Little River Band, commercial, soft rock, or yacht rock. Yacht rock. Interesting. Little River Band. Toto. Moody Blues. Oh my gosh, this one's close. 10 seconds. Everybody in the Little River Band can sing. That is really interesting. So many bands that I need to listen to. Oh my gosh. 21 seconds have passed. Time. Why is time so fast? Yours is No Disgrace. Barely beats out Thick as a Brick. That was super close too. Wow, the last two were so close. Rush versus Rush. Here we go. Tom Sawyer versus La Villa Strangiato. Early, okay, early Little River Band. Gotcha. Cheap Trick was my first concert. Yacht Rock, Rich People Rock. Porcupine Tree is really good. They have a little bit modern stuff, but still good music. Porcupine Tree. Toll is getting robbed. It was a close vote. Formed in 1987. Progressive metal / rock. Oh my gosh, these last three have been by like between 1, 2, and 3% difference. It was tied for a second. Got my tubular bells fixed. Knew it was gonna happen eventually, yeah. Toll, not photogenic. Clockwork Angel says no. Porcupine Tree, pleasantly surprised. 10 seconds on this one. La Villa moves on. Oh boy. Roundabout. Echoes versus Roundabout. Progressive rock should be length-based. Thick as a brick should beat everyone. Well, I don't know if that's fair. Somebody could just make a 3-hour song and call it the best. Knew this one would be close, but it's actually not close. Roundabout. It's a killer song. It's a killer song. 55 votes. Yeah, this one cannot come back. Roundabout moves on. But don't worry. Pink Floyd has another chance. Hocus Pocus Focus versus Dogs. Hocus Pocus versus Dogs. Sorry. I couldn't help it. Every time I see this now, I'm going to say the entire thing. AC/DC, Frank Marino, Mahogany Rush, Aerosmith, and Ted Nugent in one day, all at the same concert. Little River Band got canceled because of COVID. We found out the band can't use the name anymore. What happened? Why not? Why are you playing Christmas music? I knew that would come up. So this is a jazz playlist. There's there's one song on here that is a jazz cover of "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." Here, I'll skip it. This is a jazz playlist with low energy as another characteristic. I can filter by mood: calm, chill, fun, happy, hopeful, inspiring, quirky, reflective, romantic, sad, scary, suspenseful. And then I can filter by energy: very low, low, medium, high. I can add any instrument that I want. I could choose the song based on what key that it's played in. Beats per minute, really cool. Anyways, just got off topic, but not on purpose. So I don't know why there's a Christmas song in there. Can't really say why. Dog moves on. Dogs. Rush versus Rush again. They are just... it's knocking itself out, but I mean, that was pretty obvious this was going to happen. I mean, there's some really amazing prog Rush, and that's just the nature of it. We'll see what happens. Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush. $1969. Really? Okay. Who's winning this? I can't believe this isn't closer. Wow. That's just a tough one. I don't even know. That one's just really tough, guys. All right, round number 4. Hocus Pocus Focus. That's the last time we'll be saying that. Until we listen to it, and then we'll be saying it again. All right, Carry On, Wayward Son versus Heart on the Sunrise. Hocus Pocus Focus. That was the last time. Sorry. My first concert was Fleetwood Mac. That's awesome. Stevie Nicks on solo tour. I'm jealous. Best show I ever saw was 1985. Monsters of Rock tour. Van Halen, The Scorpions, Dokken, Metallica, Kingdom Come, Accept, Tesla, and Great White. Sounds fun. Scorpions. People really like this song, Carry On, Wayward Son. Your first concerts were Whitney Houston, Bon Jovi, and Michael Jackson. That's not a bad first concert list right there. Wings in 1976. Cool, let's go. Floyd with Water, doing Dark Side of the Moon. You guys have been to some really cool shows. I'm just so jealous. Saw Led Zeppelin's last North American tour. Dang. 53 votes. Carry On, Wayward Son. That song is very popular. Wait a second while this populates. All right, what is this? Close to the Edge. Oh, 2 songs from Yes. This was probably inevitable as well. Quite a few Yes songs on the list. But the songs are Close to the Edge and Yours is No Disgrace. Yeah, Made in Japan has been something that I need to get to. I know that for sure. 100%. Carry On Where My Wayward Son is an autobiographical song. Parallel to my music career, I've always been on a spiritual sojourn looking for truth and meaning. It was a song of self-encouragement. I was telling myself to keep on looking and I would find out what I sought. I mean, yeah, that could be controversial, I guess. Close to the Edge seems to be clearing the way here. La Villa versus Roundabout. I don't have a lean on this one. We'll see how it goes. Roundabout's just so fun. Roundabout's a really fun song. So see what everybody thinks here. Space Truckin' is really good. I'll definitely need to hear that live again. I haven't heard Kansas yet. No, I haven't reacted to it. I don't have any Kansas on this channel. Space Truckin'. Deep Purple Child in Time. It in Japan is unreal. So that Deep Purple Japan live in Japan is it just audio recordings, or do they have live video as well? I can't recall. If Carry On wins, I will find last week's old lady and this time kick her. I remember that. That was funny. Also, there's video. Just audio, a few videos. Okay. No, live is better. Please. Album plus vids. Yeah, I didn't think there was that many I didn't think there was that many videos. I heard a lot of people saying, I can't remember where, but that's mostly just audio. Roundabout with 53 votes. I'll wait like 5 more seconds. Roundabout wins over La Villa. Oh man. Well, Pink Floyd versus Rush. See who was on here. It's a double live album. Okay. Another brick in the wall. Child in Time live in Japan is really cool. Yeah, I plan on getting to most, if not all, of the live in Japan content. The Monkeys. The Monkeys. Pop. 1966. Rock, pop, pop rock, psychedelic rock, folk rock. The Monkeys. I feel like they have a song that's like a dance. Don't they have a really popular dance song? Or am I thinking of something else? Rush wins this one, by the way. The Monkeys. I feel like they have a really popular song that I think I know, but I'm not positive. All right, we're in the semifinals, by the way. All right. Carry On, Wayward Son. Close to the Edge. TV rock. Made for TV band. I'm a Believer, which is on Shrek. The Monkey. I'm a Believer. Is that it? I'm a believer. If I can. I think I've heard that. The Monkeys were a band formed to purposely look good. I'm a believer. What's the lyrics of that? Not the song by Imagine Dragons. Believer. Because that song's pretty catchy. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Okay. Okay, there we go. 47 votes. It's kind of close, so I'll put a 20-second timer here. Cover of it was on Shrek. That's where I think I've heard it. Two, one. Close to the Edge, everybody. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yes versus Rush. Conrad, welcome in. This one is 2% difference at the moment. Wow. Their TV show is based the Beatles like stuff. That's what a few other people were saying. Radioactive. It's 50-50 right now. That's crazy. I'm gonna start timer. 30 seconds. This is a hard one. Still tied? Somebody's got to break it. Oh my gosh. This is the closest one so far. We've had a few that were decided by like two points. 5, 4, 3. It's even again. All right. There's 64 people watching. It's 49-51. I want to make sure it's 50-50. We're going to start 1 minute right now. And after that, I don't care if it's 1% difference or 2% difference, I mean. The vote will be over. So I'm going to watch the clock. It's already started. As soon as it hits a minute, polling will end. I don't want to end this one prematurely when it's this close. Supertramp was on the list, yes. $20 seconds. It's 50-50 again. This can't be this can't be real. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Roundabout. That was insane. That was crazy. All right. Oh man. All right. It's the final. Just make sure everything's okay. Close to the edge, first roundabout. And I want to make a note. So like last week we did the best rock song, before I start this, best rock songs of all time, and now we're doing prog rock. So as the channel expands, I'll be doing all these over again. So like there'll be more people in the chat voting. So like instead of 70 people voting, there'll be a couple hundred, and that way we'll have a larger poll, and it'll be fun to see the how different the results are. So like I'll be doing these all over again, probably several times, as the channel keeps growing. What movie is that, Robert? Really? Getty did Roundabout? Metal. Keep an eye out in the community tab. In the next couple days, I'll do the next poll for the next tournament. I will be lost in the metal poll. Maybe not. I think think people will be surprised with how many they probably know. Let's see. I'll just read off a few. Behemoth. Immortal. Twisted Sister. Child of Bodom. Lamb of God. Korn. Type O Negative. Venom. Morbid Angel. Motley Crue. Mastodon. King Diamond. Slipknot. Anthrax. Ozzy Osbourne Solo. Opeth. System of a Down. Tool. Motorhead. Megadeth. Pantera. Slayer. Judas Priest. Metallica. Iron Maiden. Black Sabbath. What do you guys think? It is pretty new metal. Yeah, I mean, that's only a few. There's this list I'm looking at is absolutely massive. I mean, Alice in Chains. Oh, there's so many. Motley Crue. Led Zeppelin is even on here. Rage Against the Machine. Guns N' Roses is on here. Twisted Sister. Deep Purple shows up on here. Five Finger Death Punch. Scorpions shows up here. Morbid Angel. I don't know if I said that. Napalm Death. Megadeth. Sheesh. There's quite a bit. Who wins this one, by the way? Roundabout is the champion. And like I said, we will revisit this list in the future and to see if the outcome changes. But congratulations to Roundabout. It is quite the amazing song. I think that might be the first Yes song I've ever heard. But I could be wrong. Slayer. Thanks for watching. There's a few people that are taking off, so thank you so much. Zeppelin was not metal, nor was Deep Purple. I know that's not like what they were known for, but does Zeppelin and Deep Purple have elements of metal in some of their songs? UFO. Have I listened to Zebra? I have not. Zeppelin is not metal, says Vicky. React to Foo Fighters. Close to the Edge. Hard rock at best. Fair enough. Megadeth. What's up, Bunky? I've heard of Megadeth. I'm a Believer. Monkeys and the Neil Diamond's version. They are blues influenced rock. Yeah, I know that's, you know, that's their thing. Do they have any songs with any metal elements though? I think the overall majority of people would say probably not, but I don't know. I can't really tell people, you know. There's obviously music genres are pretty objective. There's a definition for them, but some people are a little more lenient, I guess, with those definitions. So, but I do think the majority of people would probably say probably not. David says Toll should be there as well. Appreciate it, Scott. We are all your friends. Zeppelin, Sabbath, and Deep Purple were dubbed the Unholy Trio. They were forerunners of metal, says Shepherd, Dragon Shepherd. Rush were big Yes fans. That's really cool. I did not know that. Some of them singing. The instruments are played by studio musicians. definition of metal back in the day was different than what it is today. Thanks, Tammy. Check out Zebra. I'll set up. That's the band, right? Not the song. Zebra. Not photogenic. Scott confirmed, not photogenic. Good night, Marilyn. Good night, JP. Yes, it is pop, not soda. Agreed for now. The Who, the frontrunners of hard rock, says Robert. Thanks for doing this. No problem, Mark. We'll do one more before we leave. All right. I did this at the beginning of the stream if you weren't here. Final vote. "16 dragons and a cat." Like, what kind of dragons? Because I know that's a type of, I don't want to get the word wrong. Hold on. Chameleons, geckos, iguana. Soda. Blasphemy. Coke. Says so. It's just all Coke. Everything's Coke. Every week there will be a soda versus pop debate. I will run the poll at the beginning, at the end of every stream. Soda pop. Some people say both. Some people say soda pop, which is interesting. It's all Coke. Water is better. I agree. Every now and then I do drink soda. Soda pop. Soda pop. RC Cola. Soda pop. Pop. Pepsi. Coke. I don't know. It's never any debate. Jolt Cola. We also say pop in Ontario. Dr. Pepper is good. Anyways. If you live near Atlanta, it is just Coke. Interesting. We'll start every stream with a soda versus pop poll. I said I'd have a soda and she started pulling out ice cream. She was gonna make me a float. That's so funny. Alright. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. I don't even know how long this stream's been going. Not as long as last time, I don't think. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. 2 hours and 31 minutes. Jeez. 2 hours and 31 minutes. Not as long as last time, but still pretty long. Good night, everybody. See you next week. Check out the community tab. We'll vote on the next tournament there. So thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all the participants. Hope it was fun. Really, we love hanging out and chatting. So I'm glad everybody had fun if they did. Appreciate it. And let's do it again after we get past the medal. Medal, I mean, I'll include it in the community tab for a vote, but it all depends on what you guys vote for, so we'll see. Good night. Where's the end stream button? Found it.